I think the thing that bothered me about it is that if they were marking that to clear trees, I did not want them to clear trees all the way up to where I had cleared, because I purposely left. I even saw something moving in one of these holes once, and I didn't want to press my luck. You know, it could have been a turtle, could have been a honey badger for all I know. We're trying something different. Trying to grow my compost here. Well, I think my worst fears are confirmed. I only saw a glimpse of it on the little preview panel. I guess we'll take a look at it together when I get back. To the homestead, but you know, I don't understand why people feel compelled to just walk onto someone else's property. Okay, I'm gonna stop myself. I went on a very long rant about trespassers on my property, but I just reviewed the tape. I was just inside and I only caught a glimpse of the trespasser, and I believe it was a surveyor who was marking property lines. Something that's a little bit weird, and you know, this is a question I'm going to put out to you guys, but the piece of land that I cleared is well inside of my property. I gave myself on purpose a good minimum 20-foot buffer from my property line, and it's all just thick wooded trees. Now, my neighbor has a much smaller piece of land. It's a couple acres, and so they maybe were trying to mark the back of their property because the back of their property is wooded. But the reason why I say this is I found a flag that was hanging off of one of my trees. Again, one of my trees that's like 30 feet inside of my own property line. And the woods are so dense, I can understand why he maybe didn't try to go in and mark it on the actual property corner. But I don't know. I felt weird about that. I don't like that. I'm just very curious what you guys think about that. Here in the state of North Carolina, it is not illegal for a surveyor to come onto your property unannounced. It is not considered trespassing for them to do so, especially if they're there with the right equipment and they're there to do their job, and I understand that. But still, it kind of bothered me a little bit that it was so far in, and the only reason why I say it bothered me is because legally, there's no way that that could have been enforced. There are anchors that mark the actual places of where the property line is. I think the thing that bothered me about it is that if they were marking that to clear trees, I did not want them to clear trees all the way up to where I had cleared, because I purposely left many tens of feet of buffer because I did not want to have just no trees between me and my neighbor. I purposely left them there, so it felt weird to have those markings. So anyways, I just wanted to make that clarification as you watch the rest of my rant that I'm actually going to cut short because I now know why they were on my property. It's so loud. Guys, I cannot wait. I can't wait to move to the farm. Don't get me wrong, I love the homestead, and I think I've really turned this place into a home. I have turned raw subsoiled clay into beautiful turf, and I believe productive gardens, and I'm proud of everything that I've done. I have beautiful privacy fences and a place for, you know, the dog to play, and you might be able to see right in the corner there, we've got a nice fire pit that I built last year that has served us very well through the winter and will continue to serve us into this coming winter. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm super proud of everything that I've done here. It's just, it's really loud. Which, if I was inside or just hanging out in the backyard, I don't think it would bother me as much as trying to make YouTube videos. And so, if not for that, I think I'd be perfectly fine. But if I'm going to continue making any kind of YouTube content, I think the farm is going to be really nice. Anyways, I'll catch you guys at the end. Look, nothing was stolen. I'm gonna guess from what I saw, maybe it was someone who was maybe just hiking, kind of walking, using the farm as a trail. What do you guys think? Should I be this bothered? I'm bothered. Let's keep going. Just to give you some clue into where we are, I'm at the very back of the 3 acres that was cleared. And this area right here, as you can tell, is pretty overgrown. All of this is going to get cut down, but honestly, I don't think I'm going to do anything about it right now. Only because these saplings are still pretty small, so I'm not worried. I don't think there's any major threat, except for maybe that guy. It looks like maybe a sweet gum right there. Man, sweet gums, those things just, they don't give up. But yeah, I'll come in here, I'll keep that stuff cut down. The hope is to get some kind, I need to watch where I'm stepping. I'll show you guys in a second, but the plan is to hopefully get some bigger equipment out here, because clearly just trying to keep this dog fennel and briars and this ragweed, keeping it down, it isn't working with the lawnmower. But my hope is to keep coming out here, smoothing this out, letting that stuff break down, and seeding it with things like cereal rye or oats or whatever I can get to really just build that topsoil as much as possible. Anyways, let's keep going. Oh, I promised to show you what I was talking about, so let me go ahead and do that. I'm not even sure if you can tell. There's like a hole there, and these holes are all over the place here. I don't know what they are. I even saw something moving in one of these holes once, and I didn't want to press my luck. You know, it could have been a turtle, could have been a honey badger for all I know.
Honey badger don't care. Honey badger will do anything at all costs just to feed itself.
I didn't want to really push it, you know. It could have been a snake as well that just kind of made a home in some hole that rotted in the ground. There's definitely a lot going on here, but also I can see that thin carpet of cereal rye. It almost looks like grass. I know it's not, and I know it's only an annual, but green is green, guys. We got to get that green manure building up as much as we can, and I'm excited. Got to keep getting that black dirt, building up that mulch, and eventually the same thing's gonna happen here at the farm that happened at the homestead. And if you've been a long time follower of my channel, you know I lost all the topsoil. There was nothing. And I had to find a way to grow grass, grow food, grow everything in that. And we're doing it. But this is on a much bigger scale, and so I can't necessarily do the things that I did at the homestead here at the farm. It would just be too expensive. So we're trying something different. Trying to grow my compost here. And I'll say so far, not too bad. But anyways, I got what I I came for. I really just came to check on the property and check out the grass to see how the cereal rye is coming in, and it's coming in good. And the fescue still seems to be surviving in some places. But we'll see how this all pans out in the spring too, because I'm pretty sure this fescue is going to get outcompeted by the cereal rye come spring. So that'll be interesting to see. If you guys want to see what that looks like, definitely subscribe, hit the like button, tell your friends. Costs you nothing, helps me out a lot on this channel, and yeah, win-win for everybody. So thank you again, and as always, y'all be good. I'll see you on the next one. See, this is what I'm talking about. Look at that. That thing is bigger than my fist, and it goes in pretty deep. Yeah, nope. Honey badger don't care.